What is up, guys? It's your boy Steve-O again, and I'm back again with yet another video review. And today we got both of these Primos right here from GnarlyFPV. The one on the left I've already reviewed already, so I'm not going to go too in-depth with the specs on it. It is a 3S build, and it is running the 1102 9K motors. But I'll put a link in the description down below if you want to take a look at that. But we'll be talking a little bit more about this guy because this guy is pretty much new to the channel. But I just want to talk about both of these models and trying to help y'all guys out and figure out what you want to build. You know, if you want to go with the 3S route or if you want to go the 2S route. But yeah, this build right here runs 2S. And it's the 1103 frame size for 1103 two-hole configuration, and we have pretty much the same cutouts on the bottom as the 80X version. It's just that you know, this is a two-hole configuration for M2 screws for the 1103 size motors. So in that sense, they're both pretty much alike. They both have 2mm frame thickness. So yeah, we have over here the 1103 Hyperlight 8K motors. I've already done a review with these with the CSX, and they are running pretty good. I haven't had any issues with them. Same with these, no issues. Also, we have the GepRC flight controller. This is what it looks like. Very robust. I really like this a lot. It's my go-to all-in-one for these type of builds. But yeah, the FETs are really robust and I haven't had any issues. This is the V1.1, so this will not have the bridge for the DSMX. It has a 3-volt pad on here, but that's the only thing that I really see different. It has some kind of F-port pad. I believe that's for FR Sky. But very good board. I recommend you getting this board because I haven't had any issues and it's been holding up pretty well. Also, we have the RunCam Nano 2 Racer on this build, and I have the Full Speed RC RX on here with the TBS Unify Pro 32, and this one that goes up to, I believe, 400 milliwatt. The props that I'm reusing right here are the new GemFan 65mm props. Yeah, I'm gonna share with you my thoughts on this prop right here. The first time that I flew this build, and I gotta say right off the bat, it's an awesome performing prop, and I really like it a lot. I feel like it has a little bit more performance over the Pyro, except for the flutter. I noticed that I wasn't getting that flutter issue with this prop. And the more and more I kept flying it, the more and more I liked it. But then I started noticing a little bit of jello, and I'm running stock tune with this build. And yeah, I noticed that jello, and I try to like do a pit tune on it, but I raised the P's maybe like 5 to 10%, and I was able to get most of it out, but it was still there, and it's very, very slight. So if you're that kind of person that's really nitpicky with any kind of jello in your video, this might not be the prop for you. If you want to, you know, if you know how to do pit tunes and all that stuff, you can tune it out. It's not going to completely go away. It's still going to be there. But with that, I went back to, I keep on going back to the who cares. Once I put the who cares on it, everything, you know, went away. Everything was smooth. Everything was really nice, steady, no jello or nothing. but I was missing the power and the thrust that I was liking on these props. So then I went to the Sailfly props, which is another decent prop. It's pretty good. The only drawback I was having is that these props are very brittle, so if you hit something, these props are going to snap off on you. But I wasn't encountering any jello with these props or no flutter when I was using them on 2 or 3S. They performed pretty well, and I was pretty surprised. So if you're thinking about getting this prop, this is maybe one to look at. This is the Sailfly prop, but like I said, the only drawback is it's quite brittle. So, but you know, like again, they don't have these two props right here. They don't have the power and the thrust like the Gen Fan. So I wish they would make something like the Who Cares that had the power and thrust. But I have yet to find it, so I just keep going back to the Who Cares because they work with any pit tune you throw at them, whether it's 2 or 3S. So they're just really easy to tune, and they always fly good. So, you know, that's the prop that I've been using, and that's the prop of my choice right now until I find something better. But hopefully something will come out better. We got the new HQ props coming out, so I got those coming in. So I'll be doing a test run on the 3S and the 2S build. But yeah, the left right here, I'm running these 3S 300s, and I'm getting about 3.5 minutes of flight time with this one on the left. This one on the right, I'm getting about the same amount of flight time on 2S 300. And yeah, they both perform really well. I like both of these quads. I'm initially gonna sell this one because it was a 2S, and I didn't really like the performance versus, because I was so used to flying this one. This one is really fast, and it took me a little bit out of flights to warm up to it, and I started liking it a lot. This build right here is coming at about 43 grams, and this one is about 38 grams. So this build is a little bit heavier, and it is noticeable when you do fly both of them. You can feel the difference when you fly this one. But I like the extra weight that this quad provides, because in windier conditions it just handles a lot better, and it has a little bit more hang time, and you can kind of throw the quad. So 5 grams makes a big difference when you're flying these guys. But that's the one thing that I notice, because I do freestyle, and I like that extra throw and, you know, hang time when I'm doing, you know, my split S maneuvers or inverted yaw spins and all that kind of good stuff. So that's one good point that I like about this quad right here, this build. So if you're a freestyler, you might like this a little bit better to freestyle. It's more predictable. You get a little bit more of a throttle resolution, and it's easier to fly in, you know, tight spots, because it just doesn't shoot up in the air when you give it throttle. You really have to give it some throttle to, you know, really shoot up. Unlike this quad right here, it's very fast, very nimble. This is the 3S Primo, and you know, it doesn't take much stick input to get this thing going. This thing just wants to fly and just go fast. So if you're a type of person that just wants to fly fast and you want to, you know, race and that type of stuff, like this will probably be more of your build that you want to go with, the 3S. And it's also good to run on 2S as well. So yeah, 2S is still pretty fast. 3S is going to be a rocket ship. So you'll be able to hit corners with this and just fly really nice with this build right here. But it doesn't have that as locked in feeling and, you know, fly on the rails type of flying like this does over here. So, but yeah, this is more of a versatile build, so you can run 2S and 3S. So maybe if you're new to the hobby and you just want to do your first build on 2S and then progress to 3S, maybe this will be the build for you to go with, just because it's versatile. But yeah, if you're a racer and you just like to fly fast, I think you may like this one a little bit better on 3S. And it's a little bit lighter and more nimble in the air. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk about both of these. And yeah, I've been flying this a little bit more, the 1103 version, just because of that more locked in feel, and the wind, you know, doesn't blow it as much as this guy. This guy right here, since it's a little bit lighter, the wind kind of, you know, the wind kind of pushes it around when you're flying, versus the 1103 version over here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I like both of these builds. So whatever build that you decide to go with, I think you're gonna like it. They both fly awesome. The 2S flies awesome. The 3S flies awesome. It's just a matter of how you fly and how you want to fly, and you know what you're looking for, you know, in a quad. Do you want something that's a little bit more locked in, and you know, something that's going to give you a little bit of throw with freestyle? Or you know, if you want to fly fast, you want like a rocket ship, you know, something like this guy right here. You may want to go with this if you want a rocket ship. But yeah, this one's still fast though on 2S. It's still plenty fast, but this one will be a little bit faster for you. So if you want a little bit more of a joyride, the 3S build right here to the left will be good for you. But if you want something that you got more control over and you want to do some freestyle, this is going to be easier to do some freestyle, and it's going to be looking better in the footage when you're doing freestyle, because it's just going to have that more control, and you know, that more locked in flying on rails type of flying. So that's about it with these two builds. I hope I answered all y'all's questions about these two builds. If I missed something, please comment down below, and you know, let me know what I missed out, or if you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. But yeah, that's gonna do it. FPV is life, and I'll see y'all guys on the next video. Out of here.